Film TV Network and Vegas Life TV are proud to be associated with In Vino Veritas. Presented by Total Infusion Care and Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies. In Vino Veritas premieres June 20th at 10 p.m., with primetime airing on Wednesdays at 7 p.m., exclusively on Vegas Life TV Live and Film TV Network.
Benvenuti, welcome to another episode of In Vino Veritas. This means we only speak truth when drinking wine. My name is June Young, your host. My daughter Heather and I own JYC Family Importers. We are the exclusive representatives for Ceskin Giulio Vineyards in San Pietro di Falletto, Italy. We're at my home for a change of venue and for some home cooking. The food is prepared by my daughter Heather. It is comforting and delizioso. I wish to thank Heather Lauder for cooking these dishes with love and for sharing her recipes. If you would like to recreate any of the recipes you see today, follow at Mrs. Lauder on Instagram. Today's featured wine is a Strimo Imperial Cuvée. And I can't wait to introduce you to this delicious wine and our special guest. Please stay with us for wine, food, and fellowship. You are in for a unique experience and maybe some truth or dare from our wine tasters. As we say, we'll be right back here on In Vino Veritas. Torno subito.
Pure Medical Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.
Total Infusion Care is a home infusion specialty pharmacy, proudly serving Nevada since 2013. It provides safe, high-quality, and comfortable care to all patients. It ensures the smooth continuity of care from the hospital to your home, adding an on-call pharmacist 24 hours daily for high-quality infusion services.
Hospital care in the comfort of your own home.
For more information, call 702-778-8880.
Welcome back to In Vino Veritas. For those who missed our pilot and earlier episodes, I urge you to go to our website, jycfamilyimporters.com. Click on In Vino Veritas and watch all episodes. Our guests today are Laura Marino and Anthony Russell. So, Laura Marino, thank you for being with us today.
Hi.
I'm going to use my little cheat card because sometimes I forget things. But Laura is from Tuscany, Italy. She has degrees in science and in cultural heritage. She's the owner and creator of Cito Disco Language Institute. And Laura, just wanted to ask you a few questions about that and hear some of your story. When did you open the school?
Well, I started gradually about 2 years ago. I'm a former instructor at CSN, College of Southern Nevada, for Latin and Italian. And then I taught for 4 years in a charter school here in Las Vegas. And then I decided, why don't I try? And I decided to try. So about 2 years ago, I gradually started, and then I officially opened my LLC just a week ago. So it's brand new.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you want to share with our audience what languages you teach at the Institute?
Well, I started by teaching Italian. For the moment, I'm teaching Italian. My clients asking to learn the Italian language, but I would like in the future to include also Latin, the language of the ancient Romans, the language of Julius Caesar. So that's my goal and my dream. So in the future, I hope next year probably I will also teach Latin.
That's wonderful. And I understand that you've incorporated a special technique for teaching the languages, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. After teaching different age group, different educational group between college and the school environment, I said there's something that I needed to change. I made some studies. I really read through all the language acquisition studies made by Stephen Krashen, and I said I really love the natural method approach. So with this natural method, I really gradually introduced the language to my students. In fact, I'm using a book where there is a story of an Italian family. We read the book, it's very simple. It starts with simple sentences and gradually heads up vocabulary and difficult, more challenging sentence structures. And from there we move on. My lessons usually are a lot of input, so we read, we talk. I give to my students a lot of exercises to practice at home, but they're not the boring exercises with only, the grammar exercise. And then when we meet again, I push my students to talk using the tools they have learned in the previous lesson. And from there we move on. Between lessons, I don't like to abandon my students, so we usually chat. We're using those, chat apps on the phone. I send them audio messages. They have to reply, so they have a lot of fun with that. So we have a lot of fun during these lessons. Yes.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
So I guess I could share a truth right now with the audience. Yes. Laura is my Italian teacher.
Yes.
Because if you haven't noticed, I love Italia, and she's amazing. I took lessons prior with a different teacher who was great, but I feel like with your special technique, I've really grown leaps and bounds. And I love the fact that you send me messages on WhatsApp. So look out, folks, because then you have to respond. And if you don't get it right, she's right back at you.
Right.
So it is a great program. And do you want to share, do you teach online or is it in person? So if someone doesn't live in Nevada, could they reach out to you for lessons as well?
Yes, of course. I have both clients. I don't like to call my students clients because you know what? All of them become my best friends.
Yeah, we all end up loving her. She gets more friends than she wants.
Yes, they're so nice people. I love to meet with them, chat with them, so we really become friends. But to go back to your question, yes, some of my clients/friends have lessons in person, some of them on Zoom, so we just have a regular Zoom meetings, and it works very well. So depending on what the students need, depending on my student need, we arrange meetings. So we might also have a hybrid where sometimes we meet in person and sometimes on Zoom, depends.
Well, and I think you should share all the hard work you've done on Canvas as well, because you kind of track everyone there as far as assignments and studies and yeah.
Yes, Canvas is a platform that I use to put all my exercises where the student can go and find reading assignments or exercises or audio
and
tracks.
test, and she'll fail
And
you
test.
too.
And it's a free platform. So my students, when they enroll with me, they don't have absolutely to pay for anything else. And through Canvas, for example, I have a lot of recording of what I teach or readings. So I always suggest my clients, when you're driving, when you wash your dishes, when you do something else, just play the audio. Many times I put some music in the background, so you're listening to what you know because you read with me, but you listen that several times and they have fun with that. And there are, yes, as you're right, there are tests and exercises, but it's more to give the opportunity to my students to practice in the week that we don't meet or between the two lessons. Yes. So.
Well, I think you're amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
On In Vino Veritas. So we're going to move on to our next guest, Anthony Russell.
Hello.
Hello. So you've been in law enforcement for 27 years.
27 years, yes.
Wow. And you're currently in graduate school for criminal justice?
Currently in graduate school with the University of Oklahoma for a degree, master's degree in criminal justice. So yes, it's exciting. My work life is exciting and my education life is exciting. So
Well, I understand that you love jazz,
I love jazz very much.
visiting bookstores and libraries.
Stores and libraries, and so things that take me away from my law enforcement career that keep a little balance in my life.
What guided you into law enforcement? Was it a family career or?
Funny story, I was working for a private sales company here in Las Vegas Valley, and I just happened to see an ad in a local newspaper for a civilian position at the North Las Vegas jail. And so I applied, and I think approximately it was about 400 people who applied.
Wow.
And I think I was the only male who applied for it. And I ended up getting the position. So
Well, that's kind of a switch.
that was 1996. And so I worked for North Las Vegas Police Department Detention Center for almost 5 years. So in a civilian capacity, civilian support staff. And then after that, I moved to, career-wise, I moved to the city of Henderson in the same occupational capacity as support staff in their jail. And then in 2002, I got the bright idea that, I need a bigger challenge. And so I applied for the Corrections Academy. I was accepted, and things have gone on from there.
The rest is history.
The rest is history.
Now, what do you plan to do with your criminal justice degree when you finish? It'll be your
Prior
master's.
to law enforcement, I was a school teacher. So, so some people say law enforcement and education are one and the same, but I've taught in various capacities in law enforcement. I've taught at the academy, teaching upcoming classes. I've taught gang intel classes. I'm a former field training officer for the jail. So I love teaching, and I love giving knowledge to people. And I love getting knowledge, and I love giving knowledge. So I looked at maybe a career in as a professor. Who knows? Who knows? I have options. Maybe consulting work in law enforcement would be exciting. So, but no, I think my core of me is a teacher.
Okay.
So we'll see where it takes me. We'll see.
So we have two educators here,
We do.
and I understand you're a huge supporter of Chito Disco.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So
That's
her
great.
her business is amazing, and yeah. So I suggest everybody, if you want Italian, she's the person to go to.
So today's featured wine is a Strimo Prosecco Cuvée, extra dry. The grapes are hand harvested in mid-September. The wine is a pale straw color, as you can see, and it has rich flavors of pear, apple, nectarine, with a fresh acidity to it, and it has a very long, pleasant finish. Let's taste. It's good. It's refreshing.
It is.
Can you taste the pear or the apple?
I
Yes.
can taste the pear and the apple.
We probably should have said chin chin
Correct. Chin
before
chin.
we
Salute.
jumped in. Salute. Awesome. Thank you. When we come back, I will introduce you to the first dish prepared exquisitely by Mrs. Lauder for us to try with our delicious wine. So please stay with us. Torno subito.
Pure Medical Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.
Total Infusion Care is a home infusion specialty pharmacy, proudly serving Nevada since 2013. It provides safe, high quality, and comfortable care to all patients. It ensures the smooth continuity of care from the hospital to your home, adding an on-call pharmacist 24 hours daily for high-quality infusion services.
Hospital care in the comfort of your own home.
For more information, call 702-778-8880.
Welcome back to In Vino Veritas. This dish looks amazing. Let me tell you what it is. It is a charcuterie board with some wonderful cured meats which pair very well with the Prosecco. Prosecco is great to serve as an appetizer, but we have on the board salami, we have some crudo, we have some lovely cheese, and we have chocolate-covered almonds, and a caprese salad is here as well. The sparkling, refreshing cuvee brightens up the decadent Italian meats and creamy cheeses. It enhances the sweetness of the fruits and the chocolate. So, let's try some. Go ahead, Laura, dig in.
Okay, what do you suggest to start with, June?
I think the cheese. I know you're a cheese lover.
Yes,
Some formaggi.
remember,
Yes.
formaggio. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll definitely try with cheese. So,
And you have to try it with the Prosecco. Anthony, please jump in there.
Let's see. I will try.
We got mortadella on there,
I will
salumi.
try the.
Oh, the caprese.
I will try the
Yeah, that looks very good. And I think I will try some too. Let me see. I'll go for the crudo. Laura, what did you think when you paired the Prosecco with your formaggio?
I agree with you. The Prosecco is very refreshing, so even if the cheese is seasoned cheese, the Prosecco balance out the taste. So it pairs very well with the cheese. I love it.
Oh, that's good to
Yes.
hear. Anthony?
Yeah, wine actually brings out the flavor in the tomato. So then.
Oh, you have the caprese. Yeah,
yes.
it's wonderful.
So that's what I noticed.
It's very good.
It has a great finish with the crudo. Excellent.
Yes.
Yes.
Strawberry is fragola in Italian.
Corretto.
See?
Giusto.
I think I can really taste the fruit in the Prosecco more as I have it with the food.
I agree. Yes.
Delizioso.
Delizioso.
Yes. Okay, well, I'm going to try a piece of cheese.
Very good.
This is Parmesan Regione.
Parmigiano Reggiano.
And you notice how she says the words perfectly Italian.
I wonder why that is.
Right.
Did you grow up in Tuscany?
I did. Yes. Yes. I did my schools in Pisa. So I lived in a small town near Pisa. Pisa is the city where the Leaning Tower is. Everybody knows
Yes,
Pisa.
Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Leaning Tower of Pisa. But I grew up in a very small town on the sea near Pisa, about 20 minutes by car from Pisa. So very close. So I used to take the bus to go to school every morning and come back. And I was so lucky because when I was a child, I used to sleep with the sound of the waves. Because my house was really in front of the beach, so it was wonderful.
What a blessing. That's
Yes,
wonderful.
yes.
Just wonderful.
Yes.
Okay, when we come back, Heather has another dish that she has prepared for us to pair with the cuvee. So please stay right there. Torno subito.
Pure Medical Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.
Total Infusion Care is a home infusion specialty pharmacy, proudly serving Nevada since 2013. It provides safe, high quality, and comfortable care to all patients. It ensures the smooth continuity of care from the hospital to your home, adding an on-call pharmacist 24 hours daily for high-quality infusion services.
Hospital care in the comfort of your own home.
For more information, call 702-778-8880.
Welcome back to In Vino Veritas. Our next dish is a melon mosaic salad with a hot honey vinaigrette. The salad is light and refreshing. It's perfect for a hot summer day. This salad is sweet, salty, and spicy. These flavors, along with the herbaceous dressing, are a match made in heaven with our cuvee. With each sip you take, the cocktail enhances each individual flavor. So, let's try it. Cuvee and mosaic melon salad. Chin chin.
Chin chin.
Chin chin. Salute. And it looks like we have watermelon, feta cheese, honeydew, some pomodoro for the tomato, and cantaloupe. So dig in. Let's give it a go.
And you know what? It reminds me the colors of the Italian flag, because there is the red, rosso, the white, bianco, and the green, verde. So
I love it. Perfect. Leave it to you to turn a mosaic salad into Italian. I think that's great.
so I'll
Don't be shy. Let's dig in, everyone, and
Okay.
let's taste this. And then sip our wine and see what flavors we can sort out here. We all get so quiet when we're about to eat.
Oh, yes.
That's the only time this gang is quiet, for sure.
And you know how much we Italians love food, so
And to talk in the hands.
yes.
It's all wonderful. And I'm thinking with this spicy vinaigrette, it also brings out different flavors with the Prosecco.
I agree.
So I think now we all agree Prosecco is great with starters,
Yes.
the appetizers. As long as it's chilled to what temperature, Laura?
If I remember, you taught me, because the funny thing is that when I go to teach Italian, I ended up learning so many things from my clients. So when I come, when I visit with you to teach you Italian, and ended up learning so much about wine. And if I correctly remember, you told me that you suggest to serve, it's recommended to serve this wine at about a temperature of 45. Is that correct?
Correct.
Oh, so
Chilled is the best.
okay, chill is the best
Yeah.
for this.
Ready or not, this is when we play Truth or Dare with our guest. Does anyone have a truth or a dare they want to share?
No. Not at this moment.
You don't want to tell us what they call you at work, Officer Russell?
Well, I'm assuming that there are children that probably view this show, so.
This
we'll
is
keep it
family.
Family friendly. So.
I can share another truth about Laura.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was just going to say, you're really not a big wine drinker, but in teaching me and supporting JYC Family Importers, you've been fantastic. And you've taught me in Italian how to describe certain wines, and really the temperatures,
The temperatures? Yes.
and which ones are full body, corposa. So it's been a wonderful adventure.
Yes, and for me as well, it was a wonderful adventures. It's nice to talk about Italian or our hobbies and passions with a nice glass of wine. So I thank you, you for that, because you actually introduced me to the world of wine, which is weird for an Italian person, but you're the one that actually introduced me to wine. So.
And I didn't pay her to say that, folks.
No.
But I do want to take this opportunity to thank my daughter Heather and our awesome guest and friends, gli amici. So please stay with us. Torno subito.
Pure Medical Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.
Total Infusion Care is a home infusion specialty pharmacy, proudly serving Nevada since 2013. It provides safe, high quality, and comfortable care to all patients. It ensures the smooth continuity of care from the hospital to your home, adding an on-call pharmacist 24 hours daily for high-quality infusion services.
Hospital care in the comfort of your own home.
For more information, call 702-778-8880.
Grazie mille. Thank you for joining us today for Food, Wine, Fellowship, and Truth. Please visit our website at jycfamilyimporters.com to learn more about us, order wine, or book a private tasting. Tune in next week as we feature another unique and premium Italian wine to be paired with some exquisite dishes, exclusively here on In Vino Veritas, on all platforms of Vegas Life TV and PhilAm TV network. Ciao!
Chin chin.
Chin chin. Salute.
PhilAm TV Network and Vegas Life TV are proud to be associated with In Vino Veritas. Presented by Total Infusion Care and Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies. In Vino Veritas premieres June 20th at 10 p.m. with primetime airing on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. exclusively on Vegas Life TV Live and PhilAm TV Network.
Total Infusion Care is a home infusion specialty pharmacy, proudly serving Nevada since 2013. It provides safe, high-quality, and comfortable care to all patients. It ensures the smooth continuity of care from the hospital to your home, adding an on-call pharmacist 24 hours daily for high-quality infusion services.
Hospital care in the comfort of your own home.
For more information, call 702-778-8880.
Pure Medical Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.